Is football crazy? Is football mad? That football had just taken away the little bit of sense he had. And it would take a dozen servants to wash his clothes and scrub, since Paul became a member of that terrible football club.
Hello folks, welcome to a special episode of the Football Crazy podcast. I am your host Jeffrey Gibson, and today I need to talk about the EFL and Derby County, because the situation between them is just ridiculous. Now I must stress that I am not a Derby County fan, but as a football fan I can't ignore the situation any longer. As far as I can remember, the Derby situation began at the end of the 2020-21 season, where fans of Wycombe Wanderers wanted Derby to have a points deduction for breaking the rules, and that points deduction would have seen Derby go down instead of Wycombe. But instead of that happening, and to make matters worse, on 22nd of September 2021, the EFL released a statement stating Derby were given a 12-point deduction in accordance with regulations after entering administration. And then on 16th of November 2021, Derby were deducted a further 9 points after admitting to breaching EFL accounting rules. Then on 14th of January 2022, Derby County were placed under a fresh transfer embargo, which means Wayne Rooney can't sign any new players or offer contract extensions. And when I first saw this news break, the first thought that came to mind was that the EFL were doing everything they can to make it as hard for Derby County to survive this season. And yesterday, the EFL released the following statement, and I must say when I read it, I can't help but think that the EFL have a vendetta against Derby, because they actually used phrases like, "Does the EFL have a vendetta against Derby County? And is the EFL acting unlawfully?" And I can honestly see where the Derby County fans are coming from, because the way the EFL are treating them is fucking disgusting. And if we lose another club, like we lost Bury a few years back, we mustn't let the EFL get away with it. And to make it worse for Derby, newspaper headlines like this popped up. Exclusive: Derby County could be just 2 weeks away from liquidation as struggling Championship side seek around £5 million to help them survive until the end of the season. And if this is the case, we football fans must try and do everything we possibly can to help keep Derby in business, because we can't let a club with the history of Derby County go under. That ends this special episode of the Football Crazy podcast. Please let me know your thoughts on the situation at Derby County, as I really want to start a conversation about it. Anyway, I will be back on Saturday with another episode, so until then, thank you so much for listening, stay safe and enjoy the football.
Is football crazy? Is football mad? That football had just taken away the little bit of sense he had. And it would take a dozen servants to wash his clothes and scrub, since Paul became a member of that terrible football